Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead, and I am here with Okami, a game I've been wanting to play for a while, but never actually got around to. So, okay, it's starting. Yep, we would be playing as that dog, and we're gonna paint stuff, I think. I know almost nothing about this game, other than that it's by Capcom. The dog is digging up onions and painting trees. Okay. Anyway, yeah, hey Acheron! What the wolf doing? I actually don't know. That's what we're gonna find out. Okami. Alright. Paintbrush, yep. Story. Hideki Kamiya. Oh yeah, Hideki Kamiya did this. Devil May Cry guy. I think. Woo! Yeah, that is the sound wolves make. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. All the trees? You wanted all the trees as a god? However, the village was not without its dark secrets. No one hid their porn in the tree, right? I know it's a thing. I don't know why it's a thing. We are excited to find out. I am interested in knowing why the dog is a paintbrush. And why it's on fire. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks... Oh, I thought I was talking about the girl! Ah! What the fuck is this game about? I don't know, Spamton Neo, but we're gonna find out. That great, what the arrow? Indeed. Also, welcome to the stream, both of you. How y'all doing? With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, that lady was crazy. Its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Or the giant snakes. Hey Kage, welcome to the stream. Arrow, do you know what people enjoyed in Elizabethan England? I'm gonna say tea and prostitution. I don't know what is it gonna be. Tea and prostitution, that's my guess. And calling people govna. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. They called it not Okami. Name is Amaterasu, actually. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. Never mind, not that either. Alright. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. Oh yeah, cockfighting! Yeah. Like with chickens, yeah. I know that. I know all about that. Not to that I participated in it, but like, you know. People assume the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Oh, yeah. I guess that would kind of make sense. I think the audio is fine. Alright. And yep, continuing. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. So they gave the dog a sword, because that was badass. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into... Rock Eyebrow. The home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Man, it must suck to be a hot person in the time of the gods. Just gonna get sacrificed. Oh yeah, Nami was enraged by something. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. And part of him is a bell. I'm looking at... there's gotta be like a gate and a bell and all that. It's actually kind of a cool design. Actually, wait. I only count 6 heads. Oh wait, there's a few behind. Okay, alright. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. Kinda thought the prologue would be over by now. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. So he came back with a little bit of acid and then... Hey, Firewall! Long ago in the distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness... No, that's about right. Welcome to the stream, how you doing? At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. The darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. It's hard to tell when there's gonna be like a pause and when there's gonna be like a sentence ender, when it's like, it just keeps going like that. I've been doing fine, Firewall. I am Arrow Crackhead, the local crackhead of Miami State, Florida State College. Could you imagine if there was just like a sitcom trope of just having a local crackhead? It made Kramer make a lot more sense than Seinfeld. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. However, it didn't realize that wind only stirs up flames, and in fact made Orochi stronger. Am I gonna have to draw? Perfect game for me. I got this. I got this, guys. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. It was Isabella from Animal Crossing that helped him out. Stop acting from killing characters in the manga in the sequel. The sequel of the remake. It's complicated, ma. It's like dang old Rubik's Cube, ma. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. This is a very long intro. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. The dog is howling. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. Hey, Katagiri's back. That's fun. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. And then the giant snake ate both of them. Actually, is it snakes if they have multiple heads? When you think about it, but one body? Is Orochi's pronouns they, them? Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. Isn't there a scene in Always Sunny where Dennis tells Mac that he's gonna love crack? Oh yeah, there was an episode where Dennis and Dee got on crack so they could get welfare money. And I don't know, that was a really funny episode. Coincidentally, also, Charlie and Mac in that episode stole all of Frank's money and went on a spree with it. So, there's that as well. Because you are crackheads, children. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. What's him and Acheron literally arguing? Of course they are. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. That's pretty metal. I like that. In that instant, the curse that had plagued the villagers was lifted. Apparently no one realized you could just cut the heads off. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Why wouldn't let me do it? Cause you'll die. Now bro, just be stronger. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Oh. Last person who was stronger probably died. Nagi scooped the beast into its arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into a slumber. Unfortunately, the dog died, everyone. When Charlie hid beer in a few bleach bottles, and you know his ass didn't properly clean the bottles, Charlie, I remember there was an episode where, Charlie was like, I knew you were gonna poison me, so I drank some bleach. And they were like, wait, what, you did what? And he's like, I drank bleach, natural poison repellent. And they're like, no, actually, no, that's not. In fact, it probably made you sicker. And he's like, oh, no, that can't be it. And then he starts vomiting blood. He said at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. Unfortunately, this is a video game, and therefore we are now here. Or when Charlie eats the cheese out of the rat traps. Yep, here we are. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. My brother and I discovered the new avatar, an airbender named Aang. Although he has a lot to learn, I believe Aang can save the world. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, he kind of just took power without Acheron saying he'd do it for good reason, though. Okay. Charlie's the, what's the trouble, guys? I passed my HIV test kind of guy. Charlie's the kind of guy to tweet out, my IQ test came back negative, and then show someone breaking their chains. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. There's another snake. I kind of dig the art style of this game. It reminds me of, like a lot of games from around this time period. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. I didn't realize there was an exclamation point on that. I would have said it angrier if I did. Oh no. Dumbass! Why would you even try to pull out the sword? What was the upside of that? Katagiri is literally the only one who will do it. Oh, he who seeks power. He who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. What makes you think I need your power? This dumb motherfucker. Okay, that one bashed its head into the ceiling. And now time for dog. Once our song is supposed to be constant Samurai Jack references. I need to watch more Samurai Jack. I've only seen a couple episodes of it, and I feel like I would like it a lot. Gotta get back. Back to the past, Samurai Jack. Duh, duh, duh. Gotta get back. Back to the past, Samurai Jack. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It looks like a dog, but trust me, it's a tree. It is here that the real story begins. What the dog doing? Thank you, Wood Sprite Sakia.
How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such a calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My powers diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world.
Looks like my Jack intro remained a mystery until a few years back. Really? Huh. I mean, I realize the gotta get back to the past Samurai Jack parts is like, that's pretty normal, but like, now that I think about it, I guess I can't think of the rest of the lyrics.
Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all.
Ow. For me. Oh, okay. Other than the main part, I actually don't know the names of it. Okami Amaterasu.
Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. You're a dog. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu.
I thought Izanami and Izanagi were supposed to be the origins of... Yeah, whatever. What do I know about Japan? Actually nothing, for the most part.
How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff.
Hey, Carbony17. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? The dog just took a nap.
Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon.
Bold of the localizers to not just call it Japan, but that does make sense, I guess. The only lyrics are "Gotta get back to the past Samurai Jack," and it just keeps repeating. Oh, I thought there was like little stuff on the side of it. Ah, makes a lot more sense.
But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment.
Does she have an ass window, or is that just a peach hanging off her clothes? Look, no, look at that. Is her butt showing, or is that like a peach that's just on like a belt or something? And Hiroshi Kami, I don't know if he was the designer for the characters in this, but he's got a touch to it.
Darkness, and punish those who would do us harm. I missed the other part of the line. I was distracted by her ass.
Huh?
Huh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my row?
What? Where is this one going?
Oh. Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
Phew, what on earth?
Is that a bug?
You again?
It's Invader Zim.
Ow, ow, ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist.
Technically I am too, I guess, but why does this bitch have both a boob and ass window? No, in fairness, never seen the original, it's not referred to as Japan either. That's also possible. I mean, I don't think they call it Japan in Japan. I think it's just called Nippon. But, why does the girl have a boob and ass window? I mean, Nero from Fate does too. It's not unheard of, but it is a little weird.
The name's Isan.
Wandering artist Isan.
I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush.
You were doing so well till you got to the face, man.
Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no?
If I remember correctly, the guy who created this... What's the Japanese word for Japan? I think it's Nippon. And the reason it's called Japan is because it was like a... As I recall, the whole thing was like... In China, they thought there was an island of gold to the east, and the golden word for... And the word for golden in Chinese is... Jia... Or like... The word for like a golden island in China was like... Japan. And so a Dutch sailor went and told other people like, oh, there's an island of gold to the east of China called Japan. And that's how that happened, apparently. So, yeah. Kind of the same thing of how, like, Germany is called Deutschland in Germany, but not anywhere else. Or, like... Yeah, no, that's about it. Now that I think about it. Or, like, how in France they call the United States Les États-Unis instead of, the United States.
What's with you, Furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar.
Is this thing gonna be this game's version of, Mimir from God of War? Wait, I should probably do that.
Got it! You look just like that statue of Shiranui.
Yeah, brother, he ate the bug.
Whoa, what do you think you're doing, brother?
That's the equivalent of perfectly reproducing the Mona Lisa with massive titties. Which also Fate did.
A handsome guy like me should never be covered in a wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkomaru, against you.
Man, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, what's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakia girl sure said some weird stuff. Villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. It's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap.
Okay. So I can't move the camera. That's the jump button. Oh, I need to probably go into the cave. Into the tree. Everything's better down where it's greener. Into the tree.
Where are we? Gotten awfully quiet all of a sudden.
Oh wait, the dog kind of looks like Kratos now I think about it. It's got all the red tattoos and stuff like that. Bug. Read it.
I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. We can use the right stick to look around. LB changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. Sure you're gonna be okay?
Oh, cool. So I can, like, zoom all the way out. I can attack. I can bark.
Hold on.
I can kind of see how the Yucatan Peninsula was named after a native phrase that meant hear them talk in relation to conquistadors, or what was that? And the conquistadors went, Yucatan, gotcha. Well, to be fair, if you asked, like, if you were in a foreign country and you were like, what is this place? And they didn't understand English, they'd probably just say, like, I don't know. And you're like, huh, I don't know, but in French. Gotcha.
That's an origin mirror. Say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. This is a hint for you to save the game. Now, to put it shortly,
You can save it. Wow, he actually said that.
let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes.
The save. Save. Alright. I'm gonna break these pots. Never mind. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. Oh wow, look at that. So it would be the fuck off island to the natives. Oh wait, imagine if a place in the world was named after a foreign phrase that translated to fuck off, so it would be the fuck off island to the natives. I like to imagine that in a world of people like me, they would absolutely do that. You could just tell someone like, oh yeah, the island's name is Merde, which is like French for shit. And everyone just calls it Merde Island, so all the locals can just like snicker and be like, shit island. Yeah, this place sucks. Anyway.
Look at all those pots. Oh, look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press X to bust them with your head.
And the dog's like, what's the X button?
Do that anytime you see something you can break.
Wait, I must get the coins. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit of time to get used to the controls. Shit Island. Man, this place stinks. That should be on the billboard, like, at the dock to get to the island. Shit Island. Man, this place stinks. Oh, man. Craptastic. It's gonna be a shit with the locals.
Whoa, whoa, hold on there, Fireball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press A to jump. Then press A again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. I knew you could do it.
Population shit if I know. instead of on Shit Island, you think instead of like shoot your shot, they say shit your shit?
And here you can do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So is smoke and idiots. Which is a phrase I've actually heard. You keep your eyes peeled. You don't want to miss any treasure.
Wasn't there a treasure chest on the hill? Ah, there it is. Gotta break all these pots with my head. Ooh. You obtained Holy Bone S. I went to ask his favorite snack. Stores 3 units of solar energy. I don't need a snack to restore solar energy. I can just walk out in the sun. Tourist attractions, shit ton of old bathrooms.
Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush?
Average locals, batshit insane. Having a good time? Shit, I guess. This might be the longest tutorial I've played in a long time.
Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. That's what people say. Ooh. That's what people say.
Ooh. Oh, and the S stands for shit. That's right. It fits. It's all coming full circle.
Just sit and watch. Or just watch. It'll take all day to explain. It'll take all day to explain. Picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. One of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods.
Heard that somewhere before.
Gods now dwell within objects that are all around us, but God or no God, could anyone have the power to master all 13?
Well, funny you should ask. As head dog of the dog committee, I think I have the right.
River of the Heavens. River of the Heavens? You mean the fabled Stardust River? From Stardew Valley? I sure don't see anything like that around here.
Yeah, the way they called the wolf Amy reminds me of the show I used to watch with a Japanese student as supporting character. Her name was Asami, the nickname was Sammy. It is kind of a cute name, actually, yeah.
Wow, look at the stars twinkle. Amazing since we're inside of a tree. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? It's the Little Dipper. We're in Chicago right now. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star.
This bug has the power of gods.
I think I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press RB to hold the brush and X to draw. I should have spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Hold on.
Wow, it was that simple, huh? Oh fuck, did I make a dragon? Ugh. Guys, do not inhale water. It is not good for you. Pro tip. Oh. I'm also not hiccuping. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, why, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. I know about this game as The Wolf is in Marvel's Capcom 3. Same! That's exactly all I know about it too. Also, the dog has skin in Monster Hunter Rise. That's the limit of my knowledge. Wait. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Joke's on you, I can't read that symbol.
Wow! That was Okami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now?
Huh? Oh, the hiccups are gonna kill me. Alright.
Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as you're at drill. Hey. It couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique?
Give me all the yen. I don't care if it's deprecating in value. I'll take it. River of the heavens.
Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. It's got one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starved river? There's no way you could pull off something like that. Or could I?
Wait one moment. Oh shit, that actually worked. Whoa! I'm just saying that's what Marvel's Capcom is to some extent, but you figure it would be easier for Capcom to just hoard all their IPs into one game. Honestly, Capcom probably could just make a Capcom-only fighting game. But they don't. But they could. There is at least enough characters in Devil May Cry alone to make that kind of fighting game for at least a little bit. And then, like, it's still weird to me that Nero never made it in. You know? Dante did. Virgil did. Trish did. I actually never played Infinite, so I don't know if he's in that, but,
Whoa, a river of stardust. So this really must be the river of the heavens. What I really want to know is who the heck did the dying thing?
Me.
The wolf. I didn't quite draw it correctly.
Better do it. You've obtained Astral Pouch.
Look what you found, Fairball. This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Fortunately, you're the user, so it's more of a he sort of thing. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here.
Breaking more pots. We break these pots. We break these pots for rock and roll. I consumed an apple. It's nectar filled sour apple. I thought I was gonna say nectar filled your soul. Fills astral pouch a little bit. I consumed an orange. Oranges with sharp citrus taste. Fills astral pouch a little bit. I think people weren't too big on Nero's character. Why he didn't make the cut in the Marvel 3. I actually like Nero. I'm actually one of the few Nero fans. I think he's cool. Well, it's like I don't like him more than Dante or Virgil. I will say if it was between the three of them, Dante and Virgil would, they should get in. Hold on, I'm gonna make this thing a tree, right? Hold on.
What the? Somebody used the celestial brush technique while I wasn't looking?
Wait. I have to try it. I'm obligated to... Is there a sprint button? I don't think there's a sprint button. Oh, there's a map. Wait, what's in this little alcove down here? Hold on. Well, where am I? I have to kill that horse to prevent World War III. Okay. Hey. An orange's color is the same as its name, just like a lemon. God, I love that clip. I keep forgetting the punchline to it, and that's why it's like watching it when I'm new again every time. Let me break the pot. There. Can't break the rock just yet. But I'll get there. Oh, what's back here? Man, what does a dog even need money for? A dog isn't locked and contained by the regular rules of society.
Is this the legendary shrine? You must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui.
Is the fruit orange named after the fruit of the color? Good question, actually. I don't know. I feel like this is like a chicken and egg situation where it's like, it probably happened so close together to the point where there's no actual logical answer for it, but like, I don't know. I like to think that we all call it orange because of the orange food. An orange is the same color as its name, just like a lemon.
First the river of the heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Fireball? Inside the tree. Why this place is a wreck. See, that sword is in incredibly bad shape. The gods surely didn't do too much to protect this place. Oh! Well. Yeah, they didn't. Alright. We cannot jump over the water. We are prohibited. Hey, Ami, doesn't Aki broken sword there bug you? Oh, it's telling me to fix the sword. After the pot. Okay. I'm gonna draw a straight line. Hey, close enough. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation! This one looks like a rat in it. That chinchilla has a sword. Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. And I am halfway to death because of these hiccups. Zoom was the color first, named after the color first, right? So people could use it when it found these orange fruits, it's called them oranges. But it's true, people could have associated the fruit with the color, so I don't know, man. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like... Someone was just at one point like, man, we need to color something between yellow and red. Oh, like an orange fruit? How do the ancient people came to the conclusion about this vague V shape in the stars look like human horse hybrid? I gotta be honest, constellations don't make any sense to me either. I do not know how anyone thought like, oh, this looks like this thing or that thing. I do not think it ever looks like that. Like, Big Dipper, kind of that, maybe, but like even then, it's not quite there. Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. Been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, give me your sword. I'm at your service. Make good use of the sword as it was designed to conquer evil. Oh, I get the sword? Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. He was known specifically for killing people with a sword by the dozen. Okay. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? I've suddenly
Playing all Capcom games ever since they're one of my favorite game companies out there. I thought that could be a good idea for a YouTube video. Oh yeah, you could make a whole series out of that. Like, playing every Capcom game. I played Resident Evil 6, so you don't have to. You know, stuff like that.
When Shiranui died, the world's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend.
Also, that means you have to play every Monster Hunter game. Just putting that one out there. That'll be fun. After, you know, the first couple. Not that the first couple were bad, but like, there was a thing where you had to like tilt the thumbsticks directionally to like get the weapon to work. All 200 Capcom games. And Bayonetta, because why not, even if it's not quite the same.
Well, anyway, never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing you stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it.
Yo, this is just like that thing from Revengeance where you can like slice things freely, I think. Probably not, but it might be.
Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, Fairball. Not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself.
A lot of character development for this one part of the game.
Hey, Fairball. I mean, Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you.
Metal Gear Rising, yep, kinda like that. Rules of nature! Either that or my idea to tie every Jackie Chan movie into a shared universe. That all sounds like... Both of those sound like really good YouTube videos, especially the Jackie Chan one. That sounds funny. I need to make some more weird videos. Like stuff that's like an actual topic, you know? Try to make a point or something. Or not make a point at all, just make something weird. Doesn't have to be that, could be anything.
There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you have mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakia was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot.
Ooh.
One moment, I'm cutting the wall. Okay.
One moment, I'm just gonna power slash my way through all this. Okay, we finally have... Hold on, can I destroy the gate? Or would that be bad? Oh, fuck! Enemies!
Draw. Various ask questions later. You know that divine instrument you have in your back? Well, press X to use its power against them.
You obtained a demon fang. Fang forged in demonic hatred, beautiful and deadly. You obtained an ink bottle. Bottle full of ink. Fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Oh, I didn't realize I was lacking ink. Actually, I wanted to start on YouTube all the way back 2016 without myself out of time. Oh, and that's the opposite of me, because I talked myself into it, and now we're here. We're the same, you and I. Just not exactly the same. I consume dumplings. How? Dewy balls made from grain and fill with actual pouch a little bit. Why did I consume them? Why not just take them? Hold on, I'm gonna destroy this rock. Not gonna... Oh, I kind of thought that'd be a secret or something. Okay. Kind of weird being in the age before sprint buttons, you know? Then we go back across the river. Swim, dog. Swim. You got this, little buddy. I was trying to rejuvenate the statue. I'm hilarious if you could just draw an excellent obstacle and disappear. Let's try that actually. Hold on. No. Wait. Never mind. I guess they're too good for that. Alright. Right, I jump down. Is it just me or does the dog's legs get longer when it jumps? Hold on. See if I can get a good angle on it. Okay. Let's get out of here and cut down a tree. Or a peach or something. Alright. Who needs a sword when I have a brush? I brought a pen to the sword fight. And I'm probably gonna win. I'm guessing this village is like the main hub of the game. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakia came to the big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could spend some more time with her kimono. If you know what I mean. Me being a bug and all. I'm quite literally a sex pest. Giggity? Giggity. But seriously, with these monsters running around, and all, village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. I like to imagine Amaterasu has no idea what he's saying, and Amaterasu is just kind of happening to go along with it. What in the world? I hiccuped while drinking water. I always get over all my anxiety every time I sit down and start contemplating starting YouTube. The easiest way I can put it is that regardless of what your first video is, it just might not be like what you consider good. All that matters is that you start. And it's always, I don't know how to write scripts, what if I get the wrong info, where people just don't care what stuff I want to talk about. Just go with what I do. I have kind of reached the point where I don't really think I'm going to make money off YouTube. I'm just going to make videos about stuff I want to talk about. And the brilliant thing about YouTube, there's always a niche for what you want to talk about. You want to talk about a show from like 2005? There's a fan base for it, and they want to talk about it. So that if they see you doing that, they're gonna go to your channel as opposed to someone else is gonna be playing like talking about more modern stuff like I don't know, Euphoria? Is that a show people watch nowadays? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Fuck, I was trying to rejuvenate him. Nope, I didn't mean to. Okay, so I can't take fall damage. Good. Excellent, even. Hey, there's a statue here, too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again! It's not one of those smaller monsters that are lurking about. Like, that's gotta be belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. Well, there's something made of light. That's gotta be good. Oh, look at that. Never want to turn YouTube into a job. I have examples of that going horribly wrong already, but I'm interested in building community. Yeah, just do what I do. Just do whatever you want, and the rest will follow. Or it won't, but either way, somehow something will work out either way. Dog in a china shop. What are you doing? There's no time to get good that I give it off. And how can you build a community, no matter how small, if you don't get some tracking? Huh. Well, I mean, you know, you just gotta start making stuff. At the end of the day. No good, this one's not moving. Traction. Well, you know, the easiest way to start is just by making stuff and then seeing who filters in, and then you can kind of go from there. Who knows, maybe you'll be a prodigy at it. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Get the dog out of the sweatshop and back on the grill. You know what we did when there was a dog? Tossed it in the soup. Maybe it's dark outside in the village too? Dark outside the village too? Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Oh! I wonder if the hiccups are as bad for everyone watching as they are for me. There's definitely something strange going on here. You don't say, my fellow bugman. Those hungry bastards ate cat soup every day. When there were children walking around, throw them in the soup. This is odd. The sun's not in if it's shining. This is black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Paying money hand over foot. Indeed. Built his fortune in a Vietnam sweatshop. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light
Away. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Yeah. Hey, Nurses Bro, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. I get it. You want me to draw a circle. It'd be a really big sun. Can you imagine if the sun was just that shape for the rest of the game? What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu, god of the sun. That's the name of the sun god. Did it follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start? With it, you could even turn night into day, or a day into other day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. We need to go for now. Bye. Hey, Firewall, see ya. A flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt the skilled artist was like a musician of shape in color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. The thing the game's been calling it the entire time, yeah. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Amy, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal. Oh. Who are you? Hey, he's orange. The color was named after him, as was the fruit. Just going back to that thing we were talking about earlier. Village Elder, Mr. Orange. A white wolf? Oof. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story's 100 years old. Most dogs eat M&Ms and then die in 5 minutes. Ew, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Bitch. Whoa, no need to growl like that. Did you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. Yeah, me too. You look like an edible bitch. Also monsters. I can't read that. Huh? What's this sudden chill down my spine? Probably the monsters. Here they come, Featherball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Fairball. This is a job for my trustworthy sword, Din Komaru. I think he just brutally injured that old man. And here I thought a 3-on-1 would be kind of hard. Was not. Took no damage, I think. Maybe I did. I didn't notice. Can I eat those fish? Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't ya? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look. See how that dried up spring began flowering again? That's because the riddling an area of monsters restores the god's power. To put to the land, people call it divine intervention. On the fact that it is quite literally divine intervention. Oh, The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. You people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try really hard, your true power just might shine through. Good boy, that's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that, Mr. Orange, you tossed around on the sacred deck, looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf.
Man, what regular wolf looks like that? With like tattoos all over them. Early ones, no less.
Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. How do you feel in waiting for an epic adventure? This should be fun, Fireball. You got seeds. I got freshly roasted seeds. Yeah, what? This is animal food. Perfect, because you're an animal. Because still, we can save it and give it to animals. Let's use it when you try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to pick favorites in terms of fairies. Well, what if the someone shaped like a giant penis for the rest of existence? That would be interesting. I would probably look at this guy even less, but that would be pretty funny. I think so, at least. But what the heck? Let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, just press the 3 lines to open up the fan menu. Click the 3 button. While the fan menu is open, you can check and use items you have. There are other things you can do there too. The fan menu is your key to a successful adventure. You obtain Spirit Globe S. There's a little solar energy. Now I have 5 of those. I don't know what solar energy does, but we will find out. Okay. Ooh. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. If I was a betting man, okay, good, still not hurt. I fed a bird! No, I'm not gonna skip it. It might turn into something good. Maybe it'll evolve. Going up kind of a while there, right? Hey, I got more faith, or something. Great Shiranui, oh no. Oh, how about you, Buckethead? Oh, I feel it. I sense it. Foul beast dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see right behind you now? Oh, shit. He was not kidding.
I don't quite get how combat works, but... Decent amount of yen. Humans are not witnesses to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 24 seconds. Sweet. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna go save again. Somewhere. Over the rainbow. Where the hell is the save sign? This one was like right here. And oh, there it is. And then we'll probably call for today. Guys, I've been sorry for the short streams and the very whatever it's called, infrequent streams, but all that will come to an end. Starting this Sunday, I'm probably going to be back with Ace Attorney. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. My next stream is this Sunday, where I'll be getting back to Ace Attorney in probably a relatively normal schedule. And I hope to see you all there. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And goodbye for now.